Let's talk college football 26, gentlemen. We were all in on 25, all the hype in the world around the sport on social medias. And then this year just kind of snuck up. It felt like here comes the reveal. It's today at this morning at, 10 a.m. What'd you guys think of it? Obviously, we saw a lot. Coaches are in the game. High school's back in road to glory. There's updated stadium atmosphere and pieces of the game, new players, new way to recruit. What do you think overall from what you saw today, including Enter Sandman being for Vatek and in the game in general, Jake?
Definitely not the same goosebumps I had as last year as they were counting down. That's for sure. But I mean, that's to be expected when we were deprived of the game for 10 years. I mean, I know you can only do so much in a trailer, but like the gameplay felt the exact same as last year as far as like how they presented it. The only thing new that kind of felt was like maybe some of the traditions, like the drone show, the Enter Sandman. That was kind of new, but it was nothing like to the gameplay where I was like, oh, that's going to be different this year. That's going to be cool. But I get it. It's the first trailer. That's kind of not the point.
Yeah, and I don't think we saw a lot. I mean, it was all like movie style clips, no score bugs, no actual plays happening. I do know that there's going to be an updated piece of the wear and tear system. It's going to be harder on the road, like they're making the camera shake more and mini pieces like that. But I also kind of don't know what people are expecting. They're like, oh, it's a reskin. Like they are just building it off of a year and they added massive pieces, it seems, like coaches and the high school piece for Road to Glory. Like it's still a football game at base, people. Like, do you want them to tackle backwards now? I don't know what difference you're looking to find. So I guess that would be my next question to both of you. But JP, go ahead and give your thoughts.
Yeah, I watched it. I'd like to dive into a little more of the gameplay pieces of it. Any updates within the Dynasty world, which is where I do most of my time. Did say crossplay. That's huge because now I can do online dynasties. Is a lot of my PS5 friends didn't do that as much. I got Xbox friends that are definitely more into the online dynasty world. So now I'm pumped to be able to do that. But I think like you hit it on the head. Like, how much did you expect to switch in a year? Like, you can't start the whole reskin complaining already. The game looked good last year. We didn't need to reskin it. It's supposed to look the same. That's fine. They're going to update pieces of, ball hockey. And I assume they're going to update some pieces defensively and some skills. And
they did say they updated coverage. Updated coverages. That's big for defense.
I'm sure they'll update offensive line, and their animations and how they. I can't remember like what the phrase is for that, but like the computer controlling a patch, but like there's a word for like how a CPU person interacts with the game and like how they handle situations. Like there's multiple times in that game where like tackles would just miss 100%, not even touch a guy. But I mean, I'm excited for it. I'm not going to say like you're never going to get that excitement back when you didn't have a game for 12 years or whatever it was. Like that was just a very special moment. These ones going forward, it's going to be big for them to just hit gameplay on the head and just make this feel like a college football game and stray away from becoming Madden in any form. That's my whole thing with it.
Yeah, I think those are fair points. Any other thoughts? I know the trailer was brief and we got more deep dives, it felt like last year, and possibly we'll get those going into the July 10th release date. But, I mean, how do you feel about the music in the game? Are you excited to not hear Mo Bamba as much? Excited for Enter Sandman? I know they signed a full contract with Metallica, so possibly we'll get more music. But how do you feel on that piece? Oh, and they also said on the fight song note, this should have been off the rip for us, gentlemen. No more drum lines on the music menu. They had all the bands play fight song style of popular songs. So maybe like a Drake song from a marching band. What do you think on the music side, Jake?
I think it's fine. I mean, they do it in an actual game, so that's fine. I just hope they didn't spend that much time on putting in the coaches in the game where they could have spent time like doing something actually worthwhile. I don't know about you guys, but I could care less that the coaches are in the game. It looks cool. I mean, they look pretty realistic, but like they did just fine last year. Like, put your time and effort towards something else if you really need to.
I will say
it's not just
I'd
coaches.
Like to customize my coach a little bit more in Dynasty. I get 2 outfit options and I get one face, like 4. I mean, let the guy be bald.
I know. I always try and recreate Mark Mangino. Shout out Kansas. and it just was not able to last year with the abilities they gave me. But going back to coaches, it's 300 or more coaches, and 4 or 5 schools have already released who's in it. It does include offense and defensive coordinators.
Yeah.
So like Dana Holgerson's in the game for Nebraska. Like, so there is going to be, maybe there's some cool elements where they show them different camera angles, presentation pieces with the coaches in it. We'll have to wait and see, but fair point to make. They probably did take time away of what they could be doing outside of that by making those coaches. So we'll leave that there. What do you guys think about the cover? Cover athlete, Jeremiah Smith, Ryan Williams, and then deluxe edition with a bunch of teams, a bunch of homages to old college football rivalries, marching band members play the fight song. And what did you guys think of the 2 covers, Jake?
I'll tell you what I thought of it. It made me want to go buy my Cam Coleman stock, because that guy better be in the gym or on the field just working out right now. Because how pissed do you got to be that those 2 got the cover? For those who don't know, the wide receiver at Auburn, he also was a true freshman last year who was a freaking stud. And yeah, I'm buying motivation dark horse stock on him, especially like looking at Ryan Williams. He's like, I'm going to beat out that mofo. I'm going to be the best receiver in the SEC this year.
I did see a take out there about Ryan Williams that said he made a really cool spinny catch against Georgia, and everybody thought he was incredible. But if you look at the rest of his year, he wasn't as good as like a Jeremiah Smith was. That's a bold take. But if you do think back, I mean, Jeremiah Smith was the most dominant true freshman in college football, no doubt about it. But JP, what do you think of the covers?
I like the covers. I'm a fan of them. The deluxe one gives me the old Sports Illustrated March Madness preview vibes, where it was like all the teams participated in March Madness, and then be like a person or something representing that school. I don't know if you guys remember those. Those were some of the best SI covers. Yeah, that's the vibe it was giving me.
I like saw that. Reggie Bush. I was seeing Reggie Bush on there. I was like, I thought it was going to be some like new special feature they put in the game, and then I didn't realize like Tebow was on there, Denard Robinson was on there, and I'm like, they're just putting old cover athletes on there. That's dumb.
It's not dumb. It's paying homage to the games that got us here.
Put Joey Harrington in there, damn it.
Brad Zabransky.
Yeah, put Zabransky in there. Good pull there. But I was looking at Denard Robinson. I mean, that guy graced the cover of the game as a quarterback, and he graced 26 as a lineman. Man, he put on some LBs.
Cover 3, their podcast, thought it was Devin Gardner. I'm like, come on, guys, we're not that old. Like, figure it out.
Number 98.
It's not Gardner. It's Robinson. Come on.
That was one time I went back and I was watching the Gardner game, and him wearing 98. I get the point of it, but good God, it looks bad on a quarterback. Quick point there. All right, let's leave the college football 26 conversation there.